Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. A little more of everything and nothing. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello, welcome to episode 30 of Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. I'm absolutely useless because I've done it again. It's Wednesday night and I've always released Extra Speaks on a Wednesday morning, like first thing. Always have them pre-uploaded the night before, even a few days before, sometimes even a week before, sometimes multiple weeks in advance. I've sometimes recorded like 10 in a row. But the last few weeks, I don't know what's going on. Tuesday seems to be dropping out of my brain, and what day Wednesday is as well. It's really bizarre. How are you anyway? I hope you're well. It appears I'm not, because I don't have any clue what day it is. Yeah, so it's a weird phenomenon, isn't it? Like, apparently this is what I'm going to talk about. But when you have a gauge for what day it is just by feeling, or you wake up and you think it's a Saturday and it's really a Friday. That's the worst as well, because then you realise you've got another day at work. Or you wake up and you think you're off and you're on, and your brain plays tricks on you. But I always think that's a really weird thing when that happens. And say the last few weeks, for some reason, I've been realising, literally sometimes like at 11 o'clock at night when we go in bed, oh my God, it's actually Tuesday, I should have recorded a podcast. What the hell am I going to do? So, obviously, I can't get up in the morning. Well, I suppose I could get up in the morning, record one, and upload it straight away. But, with work and stuff, then I prefer just to wait until I've finished work. And even tonight, I'm recording it later than usual. I've eaten tea and sat down for a while and chilled out. But yeah, it's really weird that your brain does this thing on you. And I'm sure you've done it as well, where you just think, it feels like a Tuesday, but it's a Monday, or I don't know. Lee Evans did a sketch about that, actually. I think it was on his, what was it called? Was it Big? Was it called Big? I don't know. But he did a sketch about it when he goes, oh, it feels like a Tuesday. Oh, it feels like a Tuesday. And then he says, what does a Tuesday feel like? And it's right, isn't it? Like, why do we think a day feels like a certain thing? And yeah, I just think it's really bizarre. I was just thinking that earlier because obviously I've missed the podcast again. And why has it been like that for me in the last 3 weeks that I can't seem to decipher when Tuesday or Wednesday is? It's just, I don't know. It's really bizarre. Maybe it's because I've not been doing the main podcast on a Sunday and it's not been like jogging my memory to do it. I don't know, because I think when I record the one. Because even my main episodes, sometimes, a bit of inside information here. Even the main episodes, I don't always record on the Sunday. I sometimes record them a week before. It all depends what's going on my busy social calendar. So sometimes I don't record them, but I think because I had a pattern to it, I think that might be the reason. I was like, Sunday, there was a podcast going up, and I'm not even checking the stats as much. I'm not even checking the stats as much. But that's another story. I'm not in it for that. But yeah, with the whole feeling strange. Time as well. Time does the same thing for me as well. Like how certain things can feel faster one day to the next. Like when a day seems to go really, really fast, even though you've done loads of things. No, the other way around. So a day seems to go really fast, even though you feel like you've not done anything. And then you can have another day where you seem like you're getting loads and loads done, you're doing loads of different things. And then I don't know, it seems to be going slow. I had this happen a few weeks ago where one day was literally, I lazed around and did a few things really, but the days just seemed to zip past. Like, before I knew it, like, I was, it was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, maybe later than that, and it was like, what the hell's going on? I feel like I've not had the day. I feel like the day's been shorter. I don't know. And then I can't remember if it was like the next day or a couple of days later or the next week or whatever. I seemed to get loads of stuff done. I was going around and thinking, I'm going to do that, And they were little odd DIY jobs, like mainly selfish ones that like reorganising all my stuff in my room. And I got loads done. I even did a few household chores. And then I was like, it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, I've done all this stuff, and it's still only 2 o'clock. This is, I felt like, I don't know, it just felt amazing that, like, I felt like I got a whole day still to use up. Yeah, it's just stuff like that's really interesting to me, how your brain perceives things. But the worst one is when your day goes super quick and you think I've blinked and missed that, and I feel like it does get worse when you get older sometimes. I don't know why that is. Whether I was finding that when the days go slow, it's because I'm like involved in stuff and I'm like enjoying things a little bit, and I'm just like boxing stuff off and I'm not really thinking about it maybe. And then maybe that's the thing, that you're not chastising yourself, and then all of a sudden like time's frittered away, and but when you're just plodding on, it's I don't know. I'm sure there's a phenomenon about it. I mean, I know there's one for like looking at the hands of a clock, like a second hour of a clock, the way your brain processes things. So I don't know if you've ever done this. A lot of clocks are digital now without second hands, I suppose. But there's a thing where if you glance at a clock, it appears as if the clock stopped, because it's something to do with the way your optics perceive the image and how quickly it can get to your brain, and your brain receives that information or converts it, and then by the time you've looked away, it's happened so quick that your brain has like seen a snapshot and goes, "Has that clock stopped?" Because it seems like the second hand moves so slowly. I can't remember what that's called as well, but I remember seeing that on a program and thought that's very interesting. I really should research things before I mention them, because that would be even more interesting. But yeah, there is a thing about looking at the second hand of a clock. Believe me. But yeah, I just thought that was, and I'm so sorry about the whole podcast thing on a Wednesday. I mean, I know there's so many of you waiting with bated breath for these episodes to come out. So I'll try and be better. Gonna do some updates soon as well about the old podcast. My brain has been a bit all over the place recently. As I've told you before, like started a new job, and I'm trying to really concentrate on that. I'm throwing all my brain power into that, all my computing power, and that is a finite resource, let me tell you. And I'm really trying at the moment to sort my space out. You might have seen on old Instagram the post I put up about me trying to tidy my space up. Finishing off I'm going to hopefully finish I am going to finish off the theme tune tonight. Not tonight, this week, and this weekend. I pretty much finalized the new logo. Again, check out the old Instagram. Look in the stories section for updates, and you'll see a sneak peek. Let me know if you like it. Once all that's done, then I can. Well, that's really what I'm waiting for is the theme tune, because I've got all the equipment to record podcasts, obviously. So I just need to update that theme tune, and then once that's done, I can start recording some episodes, and then launch a new series. I think I'm going to launch the new series the end of November, in time for Christmas. You lucky things. I'm going to record some guests before Christmas, hopefully. Got to organise that. Again, apologise to the ones that are waiting. I think once I get into it, I think it'll be more fluid. It's getting over these little few hurdles of organising myself, getting these things boxed off, and then getting the brand sorted. Got to get that branding right, and then we'll be on track. And if I can remember what fucking day it is, then all the better, really, isn't it? Because that at the moment is a bit of an issue. I remember when Saturday and Sunday are, because I don't have to work, and that's glorious. It'd be nice if you had one of them remotes from that film. What was it called? Click, with Adam Sandler? Weirdly sad film, though, actually. I don't know if I liked it. Did I like it? I think it was an interesting concept, but I felt disappointed by the end. I don't know. Watch it for yourself. Anyway, in the film, he has a remote, and he can like slow down time and speed up time, and it would be nice to do that without the repercussions of that film. Spoiler alert. Well, not really. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it'd be nice just to, your days off, if you got to get something done, it'd be nice just to pause everything, get some shit done, and unpause. Mind you, saying that, though, I'd probably really, really mess up what day it was then. Anyway, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, on that bombshell, I will see you soon. Thank you very much for listening. Check out the socials at StevenspeakPC. Check out my if you really like the show, you can support me. There's a link in the Buzzsprout description of buymeacoffee.com. You can donate a few quid to me to support the show and to keep me awake with caffeine. So thanks very much, and I will speak to you all soon. You've been listening to Stephen Speak, Extra Speak. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe.